So from everything being in limbo, everything happened so quickly. It was just bizarre from one end of extreme to another, where, all this is happening, and then people are talking about pregnancy, and you're thinking, my life has been not talking about children, and now you're suddenly talking about children. It was bizarre. And everybody else was talking about, me being a geriatric mother, which I thought was terrible. When you get into your 40s,
Yeah.
there's that kind of, oh, you might be difficult for you when you get pregnant, and it's going to be difficult for you to give birth. And you're thinking, but this is where I am. I can't, I didn't choose to be here, but this is where I am.
Yeah.
And I have to do what's best for myself. There was one particular lady who was kind of saying to me, but you can do this at any point in your life. Why do you want to do it now? And I was thinking, well, that's got nothing to do with you. And it was just judged
Yeah.
on the decision I was making as to why I was doing it. But, that was when I was ready to do it. And they were there for me to use. And I wanted to utilize the chance that I had, which is what I did. And that was what I took. But everything was so fast, and they talked about me having twins. They said, we're going to put both embryos in, because then there would be a chance for you to either have one hopefully work or have twins. And I was thinking, my God, twins. I was thinking, I'm not prepared for this, suddenly having nothing to having twins. It was just, everybody was talking at me, and I felt, there's such a lack of control, especially with cancer, but also with this as well. And I had to bring Mark in when they brought the embryos in, because I just could not make a decision. And that was my first time where I
Mm.
just thought, I don't know what to do. And I said, what do you think? Because I just couldn't, I was all over the place mentally. And fertility treatment, anybody's been through it, is such a difficult, rigorous thing to go through. I mean, I've had cancer, but that's just as difficult in terms of the medication they give you, the scans, the time that you're going to from doctors. It's just such a stressful time. Whereas you perceive that, trying to get pregnant is such a beautiful period of time, but I didn't feel like that. I felt this is just so stressful and so difficult to
Yeah.
deal with.